Was a genius, but on purpose, he answered every single question wrong. After his younger brother submits the paper, the man quickly erased the wrong answer, answering all questions correctly in just 10 minutes. And the reason why he exhibited such abnormal behavior, because this man had been reborn. In his previous life, his younger brother had copied all of his exam answers, and even went so far as to report him for cheating. Their father, furious at the accusation, slammed him into a metal rack in a fit of rage. Perhaps fate felt the injustice, bringing men back to before the start of the college entrance examination. This time, he swore he wouldn't let his brother get away with it, so he took the initiative to apply to the teacher to sit in front of his younger brother. Because the front and back tables answered different papers, he'd get version A, his brother version B. Confident that there was no way his brother could copy this time, he breezed through the exam. And my younger brother doesn't seem to know anything. Just as he was about to hand in his test, his brother turned his in first. Glancing at his brother's answer sheet in passing, he was stunned to see it was also version A, identical to his own. It wasn't until later he discovered the truth. His brother had splashed water on his exam paper, then secretly swapped it for version A. At that moment, he realized that he had been careless. For the second subject, math, he was extra cautious. Claiming he felt unwell, he requested to sit in the very back row. Once seated, he dived into the test. Math was his strongest subject. His brother, meanwhile, looked as lost as ever. As time ticked down, it seemed certain he'd submit a blank sheet, but to his shock, his brother handed in the test. Not just that, but when the man saw the last question, his brother had solved it using the exact same method as he had. Now he was really rattled. They were sitting rows apart. How had his brother managed to copy that? To avoid being accused of cheating again, he erased his original answer, and rewrote it using a different solution. As he passed by his brother's desk on the way out, he peeked at his scratch paper, and froze. His brother's calculations were identical to his. It felt like he was being watched. He even suspected his pen might be bugged, but when he took it apart, there was nothing inside. At this point, his brother no longer seemed human. No matter how hard he tried to stop him, he always found a way to copy. Now the man was shaken, so much so that he could barely focus on the next exam. His only chance to turn things around was the final subject, English. That's when he came up with a clever plan. He answered every question wrong on purpose, again, then waited. As soon as his brother handed in his test and left the room, he sprang into action, erasing all the fake answers, and racing through the test with the time he had left. He submitted the paper, thinking he'd finally outsmarted him, but just as he did, his brother burst into the room, and accused him of copying. The teacher warned his brother. False accusations come with consequences, but his brother insisted. Compare our tests. See for yourself if they're the same. The man stood there, confident he'd won, but when the teacher held up both papers, they were exactly the same.